Well, it is a mourning that every 4 years throughout our lifetime has been a mourning where, as Barack Obama said in the inaugural address clip that we showed, that most Americans have chosen hope over fear. That has not always been the case over the past 4 years. And Willie, many of those promises of extended hands or efforts to reach out to the other party have fallen apart quickly. And we've especially seen it time and again over the past 30, 40 years as politics has become more toxic in Washington, D.C. These last 4 years, of course, have been especially toxic. But this is the morning. I can only speak for myself. This is the morning. This is the day when I have, throughout my life, done what Mark Thiessen, a conservative writer for the Washington Post, said he was going to do today, and that is look at the incoming president and say, I may not agree with him on everything. I may not agree with him on most things, but he is my president, and I hope he succeeds. It's what I said when Donald Trump was sworn in. It's what I said when Bill Clinton, probably the president whose election I was the most upset at the time. There's something about seeing a fellow American go up there and swearing an oath to this country where every American, be they conservative or liberal, black or white, Democratic, independent or Republican, has to understand that if the President of the United States does not succeed, then the United States does not succeed. And anyone walking around Washington, D.C., walking around Washington last night or this morning, has in front of them laid bare the effects of the past 4 years of this presidency. An abandoned city, a city that actually is shuttered up as if it is in the middle of a civil war, still buffeted from the violent, grim impact of what happened on January the 6th, and trying to look forward to a better, brighter 4 years ahead for all Americans, not just for Democrats.
Yeah, I share that sentiment exactly, and we said as much the day that President Trump was inaugurated. The success of a president is the success of a country. But today ends, for many people in this country, a very, very dark chapter in our history that began on June 16th, 2015, when Donald Trump descended that escalator at Trump Tower in New York City. Many people thought it was a joke at the time, his candidacy. It ended 2 weeks ago on the steps of those Capitol in a nightmare, in a riot, an attack on the United States Capitol. And this day is extraordinary for the reasons an inauguration is always extraordinary, which is it's the transfer of power, in this case to a new president, Joe Biden. But it's extraordinary also because the sitting president of the United States will not be there. He has decided not to attend. He continues the lie that he won the election. He will be leaving the White House on Marine One at 8 o'clock this morning. He'll travel to Joint Base Andrews in Maryland and fly out to Florida on Air Force one last time. So he will not be at this ceremony. Also, as you said, this will take place on the steps of the Capitol that was attacked 2 weeks ago, the very place where Joe Biden will take the oath of office. Trump supporters were standing and cheering and waving flags, some of them beating police officers and ransacking the Capitol building. It also takes place in a city that, as you said, is locked down. That's essentially on a war footing, and will look out over a mall and down to the reflecting pool that is a representation of where we are, a country that has lost more than 400,000 people to a pandemic that this president has vowed to take more seriously and to make the centerpiece of his administration in a way that the sitting president, who will be president now for just under 6 more hours, did not.
Hey, thanks so much for watching our YouTube channel. You can follow up on today's top stories and breaking news or catch up on your favorite MSNBC shows all in one place. Download the NBC News app today.